Hello YouTube, it's MsSunnyMuffins and I am here with the first ever episode of The Sims 4 2 Immortal Sisters Challenge. As usual, there's always a problem with my audio, and what happened here is I recorded 2 episodes in 3 parts. I recorded the first episode, and then the second episode, I recorded it in 2 parts because I wanted to go eat in the middle. And the first episode, audio messed up. First part of the second episode, audio messed up. Second part of the second episode, audio is fine. I don't know why that happened, but it happened. So for these first couple parts, I'm going to be explaining what I would have explained in the beginning. The sim you're looking at right now is Vanessa Dodson. She is one of the 2 girls in the household, and we'll explain their roles in a moment. Her traits are bookworm, creative, neat, and domestic from her lifetime wish about, having a successful family. And her job at the house is she makes money by doing art, and she gets babies born, and she teaches teens the logical skills that they need and stuff. And so yeah, the 2 Immortal Sisters Challenge, the way that I'm doing it, they're not going to be immortal because there's not a way to do that in the Sims 4. They just take care of the sim children separately. And, okay, and then the second sim that you're going to be looking at in a moment here, not yet, but okay. And so they just take care of the sims separately. And I wanted to do 2 sisters instead of 4 because I feel like with 4 sisters, there's less space for children, and therefore making it easier. And I kind of wanted this to be challenging and, stressful, so I only did 2 sisters. This is the second sim, Tony Dodson, and she is no longer in view. I'll go over the house right quick. Okay, so this is the house. Dining room, kitchen, living room, all the stuff downstairs, and upstairs is a bunch of bedrooms that are empty, a nursery, and the 2 rooms for the sisters. Okay, so that sim that you saw for 0.2 seconds there was Tony. She's the athletic sim. She is also a gardener. That's her way of making money, and she teaches the kids skills and gets them, running and keeps them healthy and stuff. And she takes care of babies. There's not really much to do in that aspect, but she does it. She also does all the cooking around the house, and the other sim does all the cleaning around the house. They can't interchange with that. So yeah, I'm just having them live lives and work on their specific skills for whatever job they need to do. Tony, for example, is gardening and working on her athletic skill, and Vanessa, is going to be working on art and building up her logic skills so that when she starts making babies, she can successfully teach them the things that they need to know when they're teenagers. This is Tony's athletic wear. I really like it, so I wanted to show it to you. Yeah, okay, so, now we're going to look over at the painting that Vanessa's making, because I wanted to see what painting was like when you're happy and when you don't have any skill level. And it's actually pretty normal. I thought it would be kind of different, but it's not. I'm fine with that, honestly. It's not a big deal. Whatever, man. I don't know what I was expecting to happen, honestly, but it didn't happen. Okay, so Tony decided to stop exercising. I didn't really want her to stop. I wanted her to go until the end of time, and that was kind of a problem I had with the Sims throughout the whole thing. They just kept on stop doing things. So I tried to get her to jog because it was a wish of hers, but it wouldn't really work, so I just kind of had her do some sit-ups and some push-ups around town. And I've heard that the Sims will just randomly stop whatever they're doing and just start doing sit-ups mid-conversation. So I just figured I'd test that mechanic out when I had a chance. Excuse me, I'm sick, so might stop to get water, clear my throat. And that's the painting that Vanessa made, and it's really good for a first painting. That was most definitely not my first painting because I do art. I could probably paint that now, but I've been doing it since elementary school, so for that to be her first painting, good job. And it sold for 70 simoleons, which is pretty realistic because that was a really awesome first painting. So anyways, after that, I successfully sent her to the library so that she could read up on some logic skill bookage, because I wanted her to, and while we're on the loading screen, I'll explain how I'm able to play the game, because like I said, it wasn't working on my computer. I now have 3 computers, because I got a new one for Christmas. Before, it was my old computer, which I used for Sims 3, and my current computer, and my next computer, which I didn't want to put a Sims game on because it was good, and it was the only computer I had, and I didn't want to risk messing it up. But now that I have the new computer, that's my good computer. The old good computer is for Sims 4, and the old computer is still for Sims 3. So Sims 4 works on this computer, which is a model better than the old computer, but somehow it works, even though it's only a model better, same, like, information. It's just a model up. I'm like, really? Only a model up? That's all I needed for the game to work, when my other computer met all the qualifications anyway. Whatever. Fine. Okay, so anyways, took her to the library, and then I came back home to work on Tony's stuff. Yeah? So I sent her to do some athletic stuff because she was watching TV. Again, like I say, the Sims tend to not do what I tell them to do, or to do what I tell them to do in 3 seconds, because I feel like I tell them to do something, and then when I turn back around, they're not doing it. And I'm like, did you finish, or did you just not do it at all? Anyways, after that I had her go downstairs and cook some grilled cheese. I made 4 of them. And then we're back in the library. This is part 2, by the way. And, I tried to have her read the logic book, because she stopped reading it when I came back, but it wasn't in there. So I'm figuring maybe she did read it, and now she's learned everything she needs to from it, so it's not in here. I don't know. This was an accident. I didn't want her to travel anywhere. I was looking for a bookstore, but I couldn't find it. So anyway, I had to come back in and start talking to Jeffrey Landgrab, who I kept calling GEO Fry. So GEO Fry and her had a nice conversation. We of course found out that he was married, which I expected, but you know, he's gonna be our first bachelor, and I don't really care if he's married. Like, whatever, man. Your wife doesn't have to know. And we just talked in the library and chilled, and it was really nice, and that was GEO Fry. And we're back to a loading screen. And I don't really know what to say during loading screen, so I'm gonna say, 'cause for the first time... Okay, it's over. So, now we're back in the kitchen with Tony, and she made the meal, and she ate it, and showered. Yeah, so now we're having Vanessa eat some of the grilled cheese that was really horrible quality, apparently. First painting, superb. First time cooking grilled cheese, even though it probably wasn't her first time, because she had to get through, like, high school and college and stuff. Horrible quality. Okay, game. Whatever. And then I had them talk on the couch, which I really like this mechanic of the Sims being able to talk without having planning time to talk. They can just talk whenever. And then I sent them to bed, and this is pretty much when the audio comes back. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop narrating and let my old narration kick in, because it actually worked. So, yeah, back to part 2. Alright, we're back, and Tony is waking up, and this is the pose she was in when I paused the game. It looks like, is she falling backwards or coming up, and why are her legs so much longer than her torso? Any howdy? That was interesting. Okay, the lag is gone for now. Let's see how long this lasts. Probably not very. What do we want to do? She's uncomfortable from, her garbage bed, which I'm not really surprised about. And she's sore from working out so much yesterday, even though she didn't really work out much as we saw. But whatever. Come brush your teeth. We need to get her hygiene up a little, but I don't really have time for all that trash. And then come work on your garden. It is 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. and she's up. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care at all. Water. I have to water each individual one. Yay, that's... You just, why? Okay, maybe it doesn't work like that. Maybe that one just doesn't need water. Maybe that's what it is. This plant does not have weeds. And why is... Okay. No. Please. Okay. Do I have to click... Am I doing something wrong? I feel like these pot plants just don't like me. I feel like there's something going on here that I'm doing that is wrong. I feel like it wouldn't just be difficult for no real reason. Let's purchase seeds. I want some starter vegetables. Then I want to open a seed packet. We have 3 more potting plants around the house, I believe, so we're going to use those to the best of our ability to get these... What is this? A puddle? Why is it... Only real neat thief would attempt to mop a puddle on the natural ground. Why is there a puddle at all? Oh! Okay, so I finally have an outfit that shows off her abdominal muscles. I keep trying to press control and then use left click to move the camera. I don't know why. That wasn't the Sims 4 control, but that's what I'm trying to do. There's her abs. They're not very deep for some reason. They were deeper when I made her. Probably because these Sims gain weight, I don't have an analogy for it, but just very quickly. Her gardening skill is going up, which means she's gonna make more money, which means, you know, when the kids start coming in, we'll be more suited to having them. Okay, excuse that. That was probably really loud. Woo, okay. So the plants are now watered, and we're gonna buy seeds. Or we're gonna rewater this. Okay, now we open the seeds. Wait. Mushroom, carrot, or Spanish. Let's put the Spanish with all the other plants. Yes, I know it's spinach. Okay. Then we will come up to our rooftop garden to plant the other ones. This is the rooftop garden. She's got some potted plants that she grew at a previous time, and 2 more plant pots. 1 for a carrot, and 1 for a mushroom. Do mushrooms grow on trees? Mushroom bush? Mushroom magic thing that just will grow mushrooms for me? And all her plants have to be in plant pots. That's the rule I've decided. So the carrot seed is just going to sit there because, well, we don't have another plant pot for it, and I don't really feel like buying one. 444 simoleons. That's not an odd number. I just would like to point that out. If we have any bills to pay, I might want to pay them. So let me check the mailbox before we get, you know, our water turned off or something. No mail. That's nice, I suppose. Alright, the outdoor garden works, thankfully. I was scared it might not, but it does, which is just fantabalistic, because now she can come outside and garden and just, you know, be happy. Can we water these now? No? Okay. That's great. What do you need? You might be hungry soon. Why don't you come cook? Because you are the cook, which makes this extremely convenient. We need to cook breakfast. Serve some scrambled eggs. Now, we will check on Vicky, who is still asleep and is going to be asleep for a while, so never mind. Alright, let's get a cooking viewing angle going here. Got my angle? Kind of. Not really. I don't got my angle. Okay, got my angle. Here she is, pouring all the stuff in the bowl, mixing up all the stuff. It actually looks like eggs, which is interesting, because normally it was all the same kind of weird, like, pancakey color, and wow, that takes skills. Yes. Yes. Impressive. I made eggs better on my first try. I was probably 6. So, good job, Tony. I like how the little thingies heat up when you actually, like that, like when you actually use them. And why did she, okay, whatever. And we're spinning the eggs around. They're not breaking up at all. There's still a big lump of egg. Adding some pepper. It's really cold because the door is open, but I can't close it, so that's nice. At least she's not walking away from the pan and risking dropping pepper in. Okay. You're gonna burn the whole house down. You're clearly gonna burn your house down. And it's a good thing I got this fire alarm, because otherwise your house would be burned to the ground. Alright, let us inspect these eggs that she made, because apparently if they make garbage, it, like, looks like garbage. You know, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's all kind of the same color, but it's edible. She looks very displeased with her meal. Like, why? Why did I do this to myself? Are her fingers glitching right now? Yes, in fact, they are. Alright, she's still uncomfortable from being sore. It's got another 43 minutes, so it'll be gone soon. Are you awake? No, the blue means she's asleep. Just need to figure that out. Learn my ish. And she's sadly eating her sad eggs. Such a slow and sad and pitiful and slow and sad motion. It's just so slow and so sad. Okay. Here's the thing I don't like about the game. It's so dark. I have a light and like a badillion invisible lights in each room. And And it's just so dark. I have all these windows. I tried so hard, but it's just flippin' dark. And I can't fix it. So someone help me figure out how to make a game not so dark. And I wouldn't make her go watch TV while she eats, but I don't really have time for that. And also, I don't care that much. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alright, soreness gone. What is this? Terrible food. You made it. Please. Okay, so she can't clean her dish. It's not her job. She can, however, put away her nasty food. Ugh. Can you, like, make this better? No. Oh wait, don't put it away. Your sister's now awake. You can come. Grab a serving. Then put away the leftovers. Tony, don't clean it up. Don't clean it up. Just come and watch some television. Watch the sports channel. Make sure she didn't clean her dish. Nope, she didn't. Okay, good. So now, I might want to edit her and make her a slob so that she never cleans anything. Come clean this when you're done. Because you're the cleaning person of the house. And her outfit, I didn't want it to be straight up lingerie for times when she's just walking around the house with her kids, but I also wanted it to be kind of for when she's bringing men around. Why don't you guys talk some? Just a little. I think it's really nice that they decide to sit next to each other and chill and talk and eat and stuff at the same time. I think that is just really peachy, really keen, really made of applesauce. Alright, so we need to get you to talk to GEO FRIES today because he's gonna be our first target, hopefully. So, can we call him or something? Send a text to GEO FRIES. What is the text gonna say? Thought I could pick from some options. But whatever, just go ahead and text him, I guess. This is society now. Alright. 'Cause for the first time in forever, you don't have to be afraid. We can text Jeffrey together. We'll reverse the storm you've made from flirting with a man who has a wife. Okay. Oh, no, you failed. You're supposed to be cleaning things. You're supposed to be cleaning. Oh, nope, she's not there yet. Okay. So you can clean up both of these. Don't do these anymore. We don't really have time for that. No, we don't have time for that. You have things to do and life to live. Tony, do something with yourself. Why do I always have to do everything? Do sit-ups. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay. I think I want Tony to take a nap. No, she's not all that tired, but she woke up at 2 a.m., so she's kind of behind the curve. Actually, let us test out the pool that we have now. Swim some laps, Tony. That would be lovely. I would greatly appreciate that. Alright, now the dishes are washed. And she has to use the bathroom. So why don't you use the bathroom? Just an idea. She walks all waddly when she has to. We'll use this one down here. I'll save you the uncomfortableness of the one upstairs. People are talking outside of the house. Alright, I guess she texted Jeffrey, and I guess he didn't text back. Get chat with. Jeffrey, land grab, please. That's probably a better choice. She's on the phone while on the toilet. That is not a thing that people do. No. No. Oh my gosh. When she flushes, he's gonna hear it. Whatever. Why is her bladder completely full? Does she pee in the pool? Or does she just have, like, steel bladder? Oh. Game's frozen. Game is... Oh, now the game's crashed. Okay. That's about all I'm gonna do for this Let's Play, so, I'll see you guys next time. And until then, a toodaloo.